I want to kick off with a little bonus training to remind you about strategy and certainly how I coach you and the aspects I focus on in my Marketing Made Simple strategy. So I just want to remind you of my 5 whiskies, as I like to call them, and will help you remember them. So the 5 whiskies are why, what, who, where, when. Let's go into each of those, and I really want you to grab this today. This is genius. I promise you, it makes everything simple. When you start with why, your why are you doing what you do? What drives you to get up in the morning? What drives you to work into the morning hours? Why are you doing this thing? What is your big picture? And if you're saying money, that's not it. It goes deeper. Use my why worksheet and just keep unpacking until you're about 7 levels down, and you're going to find your why. And focusing on that is what really keeps you going over hurdles, through barriers, pursuing your big goal. And doing better for why. Not just to make money, to leave a legacy, to make an impact, all those things. But from a marketing point of view, why are you marketing first of all? What do you want it to do for your business? If you're just a salesperson, perhaps you don't think you need marketing. So be clear on why you are marketing. What is marketing doing for your business? And if I may give you a clue, it makes attracting, building, and converting ideal clients that much easier, because by putting yourself and what you do and your services, products, etc. out there in a way that appeals to your ideal customer, you're going to naturally attract them, reducing the need for cold calling or prospecting, all those things that salespeople love to do. We've got why we're doing marketing. Now we're going to marketing goals specifically. Every bit of content marketing effort you put into the work is done with a reason in mind, and you need to be clear what that reason is. So it's always a good idea to start with why. Why am I doing this? What is the reason for it? Because then it also gets you clear on how you're going to measure your results and know whether you've been successful or not. If you don't have a reason and a really good, burning, clear, objective and outcome for this, you are going to find it challenging. So what is it that we need to do? I asked Chatty to give me a summary of what's what now. And this couldn't have been a better kickstart for this workshop anywhere. Let's just unpack this a little bit. The focus is on personalized and contextually relevant marketing. So personalized, that's personal to you because they want to get to know, like, and trust you. And personalized because it is contextual and intent-based. We're going to talk a bit more about customer journey. So I've really focused my presentation around this summary of what you need to do. So contextual is, where's your customer on their journey? What is their search intent? Are they just looking for information? Are they researching? Then we've got data-driven insights. If you're not paying attention to when people are engaging, what they're saying, engaging with comments, replying to people, you're never going to hit the sweet spot of connecting with their specific needs and preferences. The biggest thing is the importance and necessity for being in more places with more content. There is so much noise and there are so many options for your prospects. You need to be in more places with more content. Simple. However, it can be easy because, for example, you create a YouTube video, a recording, long form video like we are doing right now. Then you can go and snip it into shorts, into small tutorials. It has to be on many platforms and integrated. Your email marketing is an absolutely critical part of your marketing strategy and goes hand in hand with your social media. You have to take people to email. You don't own them, you don't have a connection with them. We did the storytelling workshop. How important is storytelling in connecting with your clients? The different ways, the workshop we did, I gave you a whole bunch of formulas on how to tell stories. Showing up authentically and building through this kind of marketing is really going to help you. So the other part of what that you need to be very clear on is absolutely fundamental to all your marketing is, what do you stand for? Why should they choose you? What are you about? What do you offer? So it's your value articulate statement, the transformation you deliver, the process you use, and your unique selling proposition. If you're not clear on these, go back to the value articulator statement. This thing is a living document. It keeps changing depending on who you are talking to, because you would change it for each niche and for each offer, for each specific service or product you're selling, depending on what you want out of it. So go and visit this again. Get clear on who do you help? What do you help them get? i.e. the transformation. To get away from what? What are they trying to avoid? Everybody is moving away from something, and that is what you are offering them. Because you are different and do what? What is your USP? And then how do you do it? What is the machinery? What is the process? And by the way, you'll have a whole bunch of them for different niche markets, for different ideal customers. Because once you niche in and you talk specifically to a target, the whole message is going to change, because their challenge is different, the solution is different, the transformation they want is different. I hope you really grab that here today. That is how your content is going to reach and resonate with different people. But you can't do the who unless you've done your ideal customer exercise. Once again, we've been there. I've given you the template to identify your ideal customer. These are the things you want to be clear on. A day in their life. What impacts them externally? Our economy, safety on the roads, all those things. People going to do show houses, going to show people houses, worried about safety. The buying process. Is your buying process with friction, without friction? Have you tested it? Have you bought from yourself? That's a very good tip, people. Go and click on your own links. Go through your whole buying process yourself. The problems, pains, what are they struggling with? What do they say, think, feel, and do? Because that's going to impact how they receive your information. Next, we go to where. So once we know who the ideal customer is, then we are going to know where to find them. Where can we go to get their attention? Is it social media? Is it other digital marketing like website, email, WhatsApp? And even offline, where do you go to make face-to-face contact? Where do you go to get their attention physically, with boards, with flyers, with networking? What is relevant to you and your ideal customer? There's no point doing it if you're not absolutely convinced that's where you're going to be seen, be heard, and be understood. Cater to the different demographics and preferences of each ideal customer niche, and you go to appropriate channels with appropriate content. However, as we have said at the beginning, with Chatty's confirmation, a multi-channel strategy is essential. It includes websites, at the very least blogs if you don't have a website. You need somewhere to park your unique content, your opinions, your value. If you're only relying on a third-party website, it's going to be very difficult to build your brand, your credibility, your authority, and stand out. And you cannot rely on social media alone, because that's rented real estate. You need something that you own. And of course, email marketing. While people are in the top of your funnel in social media, they are not ideal prospects. They are suspects, rather. Once they have signed up and opted into email or SMS marketing, they're on your WhatsApp list or email, then you have an opportunity to build the relationship, to get closer, to personalize your offers, to address their concerns, their needs, and come up with very compelling offers. And social media, we know by now, is not going anywhere. You need more exceptional content in more places. So studies have shown that customers are likely to come into contact with your brand at least 7 times before taking an action. Isn't it easier, therefore, to repurpose your content and distribute it across all the channels so you've got a chance of being heard, being seen, being understood in different places, depending on where your customer is, at which stage of their buyer's journey, and where they happen to be during their everyday. People do different things during the day depending on their time. Giving your content more opportunity to reach your ideal prospect will increase conversion opportunities and help you achieve your marketing goals. Note, video has its own box here. It's important. YouTube specifically provides an additional free marketing channel that helps you get found by ideal prospects. In your strategy, when is very important and shouldn't be taken too lightly. What is the best time to get their attention during their everyday? When will they sit up and pay attention, or when will they simply scroll past? There are so many factors for you to consider in when. In your ideal customer slide, I showed you a day in their life. You have to consider what people are doing when you are posting. Are they available to consume your content? There's no point serving somebody a fabulous meal if they're not sitting at your table. You need to be out there when you can grab their attention. So first of all, you need to consider where they are in their everyday life, and then where they are on their customer journey, to be aware of search intent. Understand and address what users are looking for at different stages of their journey. Are they looking for information? Are they looking for where to find something, where to buy something? Are they ready to buy? Is it a transactional search? Guide users with the next steps when you are clear about what is meeting them at the right time in the right place. They start with just dreaming about feeling better, about a solution, about another place, about another them. Then they start researching. They start considering options. They start getting very interested and then go on to buy. Where are you meeting them on that journey? And now how? How do we take you from where you are to your marketing goals and take them from where they are to the dream outcome they